Hello, I'm Matthew from Ludo-Chrono, and today I'm going to give you an overview of Yokai. So Yokai is a cooperation and guessing game for 2 to 4 players ages 8 and up and for around 20 minutes of gameplay. So this game is about gathering those families of yokai together because they are going to be split to be dispersed and you need to gather them together. So these cards are going to be face down and you are going to move them once every turn. To start the game, you are going to shuffle the 16 yokai cards and deal them randomly in a square. And this is going to be your base, your starting point. So you're going to be playing turn after turn, and in a turn, a player is going to have 3 mandatory actions. The first action is peeking at 2 yokai cards. The second one is moving 1 free yokai card, and the third one is taking care of the hint cards. So first, you're going to peek at 2 yokai cards. So for example, I'm going to secretly look at this one and this one. Because it is a video, I'm going to show them to you. So these are both kitsunes and they are of the same family. So once I know them, I'm going to place them back where they were. And then I can move on to the second phase, which is moving a yokai card. So I can only peek at and move yokai cards which are free, which don't have any hints placed on them. So I'm going to move this kitsune and place it there. Because this brings the game closer to the end because I'm gathering the kitsunes there. The problem is that I can't communicate with the other players. I can't tell them that this is a kitsune and this is a kitsune. So how do I communicate? Well, I'm going to use hints. So on my third phase, I'm going to either reveal a hint or place a hint. If I reveal a hint, I'm going to flip the top card of the hint deck, which can vary depending on your difficulty level. And you may have hints which ascertain a family. So in this case, it is certainly a kitsune, which can indicate 2 families or 3 families. So in this case, let's imagine I had that at my disposal. I can say, okay, I know that both of these are kitsunes. And I'm going to play this one on this one. This locks the yokai. It cannot be peeked at or moved. But people are certain that this is a kitsune. And they know that I have made this move. So this is also probably a kitsune. So this is how you communicate without talking in this game. Then it is the next player's turn, and you are going to continue doing that until the end of the game. And the end of the game happens when either the hints run out or when the player declares that the yokai are appeased, that the yokai are all stacked together. So once the game is over, you're going to flip all of the cards on their face up, on their yokai face. And if the families are together, like so, well, the game is simply won for the players. And you're going to count up the score depending on the number of hints you have left in the deck and in the display. But you can also lose the game if the 4 families are not together. So for example, in this case, the only family is not complete, so the players have lost. Once you have completed the game, you can make it harder with new game modes. For example, you can change the hint deck, make it a bit more obtuse. You can also have those cards, those constraint cards, which force you to put 2 families together. And you also have these pattern cards. And these pattern cards indicate the shape of the display at the end of the game. If it does not respect the shape of that display, you lose the game. So that's it, almost everything there is to know about yokai, this guessing and cooperation game in which you can't talk. Now, bye-bye and see you on Ludo-Chrono.